Hello guys, how is everyone doing? Today we are continuing our story progression with related sub-orders and main orders. In Death Stranding 2, we are continuing exactly where we left off the last time, and now that is exactly this panel over here where we accept those orders. So first of all, we'll just accept this sub request first, and I believe by doing those sub requests we will also expand the chiral network outside of the story related one regions. So let's just proceed. Okay. So we definitely need to deliver this cargo first because it's fragile. Let's put it on the back.
This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Okay, and let's see what we can actually fabricate. So there are those new kind of bola gun thingies. And what about backpack customization? Okay, so we can only add patches, I think. More like components as well. Look at that. We have a grenade pouch, a spare ammo container. Okay. Okay. And what else? Components. Back protector. What is this? An ammo that protects Sam's back from gunfire. It will shatter after taking enough damage. Okay, we can create that as well. Why not? But I guess this will increase the backpacks or overall weight at that. What else? Patches. Well, we will just ignore them for now. And what about the looks? So, we are already carrying the black camo, and it suits him pretty well. And this panel right here does exactly what Dolman said. We can customize his looks over here. We are traditionals, so we will also leave the pod as it is. The sunglasses, no, I'm not a big fan of those either. And something new unlocked over here, so augmented motion scanner increases the time for which the result of the Odradex motion scanner are displayed. Detected entities will cease to be displayed if you get too close. Okay. So let's just head out, and we'll also accept the, what is it called, the main order as well. Okay, so let's head out as well. Okay, so as I said, first of all, we will go for this delivery of the fragile cargo over here. It's for this lone commander, so let's do that. Let's draw ourselves a route. Okay. And let's just get there. So
Inclined to take stock of your armaments?
I wonder if we are going to go through the BT territory again. I really hope we don't, but as they say, hope is a mother of fools. At least that is what they say where I'm from.
I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
How do you want to do that? Hold arrow right to open the weapons tools menu and to equip Noman. Once equipped, hold aim, throw. Okay. So I guess we can throw Dolman to see what lies ahead. And also, as you can see right now, we are entering a BT territory, so we have to watch our backs right now. Be very careful. And where is this guy? It's okay, so we have to go over there. But we also have to be very careful not to bump into things, because we have fragile cargo on us, and going up the hill decreases the speed of the try something really much. And where is this? Okay, it's still there. Run away! No! Why did I bump into this goddamn rock? Run away, run away! There was even no time to actually look back and see how close the BT is. But one is straight ahead of us. That's really not good. That is really okay, and another one stands right in our way. Come on. Don't fail me now. This gets intense. Those are like the lesser versions of the one that was in story, some kind of boss or something.
Access the delivery terminal to process.
Let's see if we can repair those. Well, I guess they weren't damaged at all, so that's okay. So let's make this delivery. Damaged at 0%, so that's great.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next.
I didn't expect any other rank actually, so let's just move forward. But I actually expected to get more stars out of this delivery, but whatever.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid
And show me your
I don't
appreciation.
become a part of this chiral network of yours.
Why not?
To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider.
Okay.
Strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Clear as day. Okay, so what kind of request do you have for me? It's another sub-order to recover the mementos from the BT area. Okay. So I guess we are going there anyway. We don't have much of a choice. We can take some of this equipment with us as well. Why not? I guess the game expects us to travel through a more difficult terrain, basically. Okay, so I guess this is where we have to get those mementos from, so we will actually walk there because this terrain is pretty tricky over here and rockier as well, so we don't want to risk it. That we are going to fall off the bike or something, or get caught up with the BT, the giant BT, when driving up the hill. What is this? It looks like some kind of... Is it a stone or is it like yeah, pretty spooky actually. Like it almost reminds me of some kind of warship, like the bridge of the warship. Okay, so I guess the Watcher spotted us. Run away. Oh my god, I forgot I have to balance some when, you know, walking, running. He tends to... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He caught up to me. Come on, grenade!
Oh boy, that must hurt.
What is happening? What happened? Where is that? Am I dead? Oh, I think I am. This is like a screen where you die. Oh no. Oh no, I've just ruined the delivery. Well, the cargo that has to be delivered.
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
Where am I anyway? Okay, so like right next to the place where we are supposed to pick this up item from. Oh no, why are you tripping over so much? But what the fortunate for us part is that It looks like... Oh my god. Is that... Once you get caught by those monster thingies, you can actually... Well, it clears the area of them. It looks like it anyway. Where can I place the ladder that would make sense? Okay, like right over here, I think. Oh yeah, and we will be able to reach the top of this rock.
Almost there.
And is this crater my doing? It wasn't here before, I think. I think that it actually is my doing because those monsters got me, those BTs. And it looks like once you die somewhere, it also completely destroys the nearest area
You have what was requested.
where you died.
All that remains now is to drop it off.
So now I know what I have to be careful about in the future. We don't want to lose any kind of outpost. Well, I'm not sure if we can actually lose an outpost like this if I die close enough. But I also think that I died straight away because unfortunately for me, I just tripped over and I was on my back when this giant BT, the Watcher, they call him, caught up to me. So I guess that is why I died straight away. Unless they are still here. While we're here, we can take some extra cargo for the lone commander, I think. Is that cargo over there also for him? No, it's some kind of chemicals. But we can take it anyway. We are almost there, so doesn't really matter that much. And I want to be frank with you, I actually enjoy walking in this game way more than actually driving. I don't know why that is, but I just do. Why am I covered in blood? Is it my blood or is this like a blood of the...
You actually managed to bring it back, did you?
out of this blood grenade I threw?
Let me get a closer look at it.
Well, this is an S-rank delivery, but the other one that
I was sure it was going for good.
I was carrying on my back, which is meant for this outpost tied to the main storyline, is completely ruined. So I guess those guys will not be happy unless there is actually a possibility
That much is crystal
to retake this delivery. It's only logical, actually.
Hold up my end of the bargain.
Yep.
Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
It's time to finally match the voice with the face. Great, so we've expanded the chiral network even further. And does he have some kind of delivery request for us? What is this? A sniper tranquilizer, I guess. A long-range rifle loaded with non-lethal tranquilizing rounds. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ideal for neutralizing human targets from a safe distance. Comes with a variable scope that has 2 zoom settings. Hold your breath to stabilize your aim and be warned. Makes a loud noise when firing. Okay. So everything has its price, I believe. Cupid connected, so firmware is updated. Okay. But it's actually too bad that those watchers got me.
It's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The former's a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
So, as usual, let's question him first.
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon. So fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or 2 above your target, depending on the distance.
Well,
And
this
finally,
isn't my
you
first
wanna hold your
rodeo.
breath
I've
to
shot
steady your
guns
aim before
before.
gently pulling the trigger.
I've
And on
shot
that
guns
like
before.
mine, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you.
I've played Sniper Elites and what was this FPS sniper game called as well? Just Sniper, I believe. The Ghost Warriors and all. The contracts, two parts of contracts. So yeah, I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
Well, now that I think of it, Kojima actually rewards players in his games for using non-lethal tactics. If you've played Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, if you killed enough of the enemies the big boss or snake was covered in blood, and this blood wouldn't just wash off. It was like permanently stuck onto you. And in Death Stranding, if you kill your enemies, it causes to spawn the BTs. So in some kind of different ways, he's rewarding players for choosing the non-lethal path for achieving the goal. So that's an interesting way to be a pacifist, you could say, in all this violent and focused on killing gaming world, you could say, especially for a director.
It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill, mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down.
Well, actually, now I wonder if those Watchers are just like some kind of a regular BTs in Australia. If so, I really have to find out if killing a few of them will actually clear the area they control.
Righto, Sam. I know you
But
got places to be, but in order
those
to
are just the plans for the future.
Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
You still have some sub requests for me. Okay, that's interesting. Unless they appear all the time. That's pretty interesting if that's the case. But for now, let's see. First of all, yeah, let's quit this panel first. So what do we have to do? First of all, let's remove this marker and this one as well. We don't want any junk on our map. So, there is this main delivery, I believe. But we can do the sub requests first. And yeah, it's definitely this area over here, this crater is definitely the cause of my death, because I was traveling through there, I believe. So anyway, that will be all for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I sincerely hope I'll see you next time. So also, by the way, if you like the video, leave a like, comment and subscription. It all helps the channel tremendously. You have no idea how much it helps. So I hope you'll do that, and I also hope I'll see you in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.